back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today's video is the first one of 2021 and my fashion video. The video I have been teasing since December, I think, and that I wanted to do. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what went down. You already know what happened when I moved from Brussels to Paris. You already know. So I'm not going to talk about it in this video because this ain't Tenet. Before starting, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful or if you enjoyed the content. When I entered college with magazines and Pinterest inspiring me, I decided to start my blog, which was called Lovely Dark Flavor. I was posting looks, articles, selection of shots, and I even had a little concept that I really enjoyed to do, which was called It's So Lovely, I'm Gonna Die from
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
And it had different type of edition, the beauty edition, the UK edition, the OC edition. The thing that made me start my blog was my love for sharing my discoveries, whether it's music through my SoundCloud, art through Instagram. I just love to share my discoveries. You know, like I said, magazines, Pinterest inspired me, but also a website that is now offline, which was called Ayivor. For those of you who don't know Ayivor was basically Google of fashion. And to give you an example of the impact of Ayivor, it had 20 million users and 1 billion of shoppable sets per month. 1 billion of shoppable sets per month. Like, Ayivor was really the place to be on, whether it was fashion or decoration. It was really a great tool for people to mix and match looks and create, again, shoppable sets. Anyway, after a year or two, I decided to stop my blog, and I came to the conclusion that I didn't have the style that I wanted to. Honestly, guys, I was buying a lot of things. A lot of clothes, a lot of stuff. It was all fast fashion and my style was really all over the place. So yeah, I didn't have any thought process regarding my wardrobe. I was just buying and, you know, without even thinking about my wardrobe and the cohérence. I will put the word in English. The cohérence of it. So what I did was, one, and did until last year when I was in Vietnam, was to donate my clothes. Through years, I was always donating my clothes either to Ghana or to my last foster care home. And the reason for the foster care home is that when I was there, a girl was bringing bags of clothes. Either she was selling it with really affordable prices or she was giving clothes to us. And I guess it inspired me to do the same, you know. And the second thing I did was to take the time to figure out what I wanted sustainably for my wardrobe. So my first piece was a light green, light khaki trench coat, and I really liked it because it was the perfect timing. At the time, we had the Balenciaga tsunami trend, so my trench was great because so strong that the oversized figure of it, the oversized silhouette is just perfect. I cannot show you. For those of you, because I'm thinking about it now, for those of you who don't know what happened, I moved from Brussels to Paris, and to make it short, one of my packages, the biggest one with all my coats and all my bags and other stuff, is still in Belgium. They're still looking for it. So women, to me, have a powerful charisma. I say to me, but I think it's the whole world. But they have a powerful charisma, and I like how they are so great at what I call the casual sophistication. The first one is Sylvie Muse. I really like her style. I think she is one of the first person I followed on Instagram. She really represents this fancy Nordic sobriety aesthetic that has taken over the world for years. Second one is Hailey Baldwin. I like her whole vibe. Even though she's wearing streetwear pieces and streetwear looks, it's not really my style, but I just enjoy seeing her looks when it's on my screen, to be honest. Yeah, I like her aesthetic. And the third one is Emily Ratajkowski. Honestly, who doesn't like her vibe? Who? She's beautiful, magnifique, and she has her whole casual sophistication going on with a little bit of sassiness too. But yeah, I like her. Now, time for the best part of the video. I mean, one of the best parts. Make sure to stay till the end, guys, because there is a giveaway. But this part is the tips and the tricks. So, guys, the fashion industry might want to kill me for sharing this with you. Am I being dramatic? I'm being dramatic, but you know what? Let's do this. The essential question: what's worse than having no sense of style? What on earth What on earth could be worse than having no sense of style at all? Take 3 seconds, I'll be back. The best. So you know, or you don't. Just kidding. Okay, wearing cheap looking clothes. I said it. Basically, if you're buying clothes, the zipper showing, especially a gold one. If you are buying coats with a curtain lookalike finish, if you're buying heels with a camel detail, bags that are looking like a patron or ruler were not around when manufactured. To finish this list of examples, shoes and boots with a middle seam that is too much. I insist. If you're the type of person to wear all those kind of things, which was just a list of examples, of course, well, but no worries, guys. You know why? 2 reasons. 1, I got you. 2, there is no judgment on this channel. We don't do that type of things over here. Especially coming from someone who buys more notebooks than clothes. This is an example list, of course, but if you have that in your wardrobe, I will advise you, urge you, maybe will scream at you to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just don't. D, unwanted question. Fashionada. How can I put it? I don't really have any beef with Fashion Nova, meaning that I'm not the target of their sales. My body is not the target of their sales. A person with my kind of taste is not the target of their sales. I'll say that with Fashion Nova, it's a vice versa rejection. So there's no beef, you know? No beef. And business is business. However, guys, let me give you an example for you to get the idea. What happened when a fast fashion or luxury brand is disrespecting the Asian consumer, or basically the Asian market? Asian influencers, investors, and clients are shutting the whole thing down. And where I'm going with that is, if you're a flavored man, if you are a flavored woman, a flavored influencer, and you're wearing or promoting a brand that does want nothing to do with somebody that looks like you, that doesn't want anybody that looks like you on their feed or on their website, but will gladly take your money, I think it's possible to have both. I think it's possible to enjoy the taste, enjoy the clothes of Fashion Nova or other brands, because it's not only about Fashion Nova, but I think it's possible to encourage or force those brands to respect their clients, respect their targets. This is the type of reason, as a black woman, as a flavored woman, why I'm not even interested to entertain the thought of checking for this kind of brands. That's it. There's nothing wrong with following the trends, but I'll say that it is interesting to build and to put some work into your wardrobe, and a sustainable one. Interesting to think twice, to think smart, and to think vintage. If in 2021 you are feeling still reluctant about vintage and vintage shops, let me bring it down for you. Vintage clothes are like Costa. You don't know that you need it, but you do. You do. Also, it is the simplest aspect of an heritage, of a legacy. To me, me, window shopping is really one of the best ways to get inspiration, but also, and of course, there are plenty of inspiring magazines. The thing with magazines, and especially the paper version, is that you have those professionals, the elites of the fashion industry, working for months and months to give you the essential, what you need to know about brands, new brands, innovation of the industry, trends directly to your hands. If it's not a basic, 80% of your wardrobe should give you the ooh la la effect. To have the sparkles that I have as a vintage consumer, you should always look for the 3 A's. Amazing design, amazing cut, and amazing detail. This blazer, for example, is a perfect example for my 3 A's. What stands out is 1, the color, 2, the button, and also the details just above the pockets. This is the type of pieces that I'm looking for when I'm shopping in vintage shops, and those are the statement pieces that you need to build a sustainable wardrobe. You might not be able to afford a Delvaux or an Hermes, but while you are reaching for that type of weight in your wallet, you should go for pieces that will create, boost, or enhance your charisma. Vintage shops can do that for you, and it's not only about the bargains, you know, like I showed you on my Instagram stories that I found a coat for €2, but there are some pieces that are expensive and still a bargains compared to when you're going directly to a luxury shop. I do not own any Gucci and I do not own any Gucci. I really am not interested in having a copy of designers. Dupes are different, of course, but to me, copy is just not interesting. When you think about it, the time and energy that some people, with no judgment again, are spending trying to find the right copy, the believable copy of a designer bag or else could be put into vintage shops to find a real designer piece and also affordable. The difference is the quality and the value of your pieces. Guys, the quality and the value of the pieces. I'm going to put it like this because, you know, some people might be more receptive to it. You have to see vintage pieces, statement pieces, in the same way investor saw Amazon and Jeff Bezos. It takes time, but it's impossible to regret. You will have it for your money. Why? Because even if you're tired of a piece, with time, because I'm not talking about a turtleneck, but depending on the pieces, the values grow, so you can resell the clothes with a better price. Sometimes the price doubles and more. So it really is an investment, really depending on the brand, depending on the pieces. Don't be, you know, okay? About PU leather, it's really something that I'm trying to avoid. To me, it really doesn't have any sense if I can have real leather for the same price or less. I'm going to give you an example. So this jacket, I don't know if you can see it, but this jacket, I really like this jacket. Love to wear this jacket with a light blue jean and white sneakers, really cool. So this jacket, I don't remember the price, but I think it was similar on fast fashion websites. So if I can have real leather, like I said, it doesn't make any sense to have fake one. Last one season, maybe 2, maybe a year, you know, it will make noise, or it's already making noise when it is on its way to you. And finally, before getting with the giveaway, I want to share with you a list of shops. So we're going to start with shops in Belgium, then I will talk about some shops in France, and we will finish with the online shops. So in Belgium, there is a shop called Think Twice. Second shop is called SYRIANA. It's really one of the shops that I like. You have to look for the pieces, but still there is some type of selection. I will put everything down below, the name of the shops and the addresses. And finally, a great shop. It's called the Thrift Shop. In this this shop you can find Burberry, Hugo Boss, Matmara, and so on. We'll show you some pieces that were between €50 and 180. So that's for Belgium. For France, I've seen a few videos of YouTubers talking about vintage shops, so that's how I went there. So the first shop is SOLIDAIRE. There I found a de Fursac blazer. So de Fursac is a brand for men. Usually I went to their website, their blazers are between 300 and 500 euro, and in that shop it was only 23 euro. The second one is a shop called GUERRISOL. They also have different locations in Paris. You can find some Valentino, some Givenchy. Make sure to check the description box because everything will be down below. Online, there's a few shops that I enjoy. Today, Topshop, ASOS with ASOS Design, Gina Tricot, and also Zalando. There is Depop that is well known, but there is the French version called Vinted. This website deserves a video by itself because it really is something. It really is something, guys. For the first time, I ordered some boots. Guys, I'm apologizing because the light has changed. The day has gone by, so the light is quite different. But we are arriving to the end of the video for you to see what kind of things you can get. And I have some keywords for you. Or some example of the keywords that I'm typing when I'm on Depop or on Vinted. Of course, it depends on what's available. Sometimes nothing will pop up that interests me. It could be interesting for you. Of course, you can use the keywords from a brand that you like, a brand that you wish to have in your wardrobe, and see what the display can offer to you. Now, time for the giveaway. I'm super excited, guys, because I wanted to do something different. Give something directly from me to you guys. The giveaway is quite special. The winner is going to receive a piece from me in February, March, and April. 3 pieces, 1 per month, directly selected by me. It could be designer clothes or not. So with the winner, we will have a conversation about fashion, what the winner likes to wear, what are the pieces that they were looking for. We will have this conversation just to give me an idea and narrow my research. To enter the giveaway, what you have to do is follow me on IG, follow me on YouTube, and comment down below your favorite shops. It could be vintage or fast fashion or other things. It will help people to discover new shops. It really interests me to know, guys, if a lot of you are into vintage already or not. That's it, guys. The winner will be announced directly, and you have 1 week starting today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.